Hey guys, what's up? My name's Steph and I talk about bipolar disorder, how that illness has affected my life directly in hopes to help you understand it. Suicide ideation. Suicide is a major problem worldwide. Nearly 1 million people die by suicide every year. Suicide is far more common among people who have a mental illness, but you don't have to have a mental illness in order to experience suicide ideation or commit suicide. It's avoidable. There are resources out there. Severe mental health illnesses typically require medication. So if somebody has something chemical going on, that can be fixed with medication, therapy. If you feel like you want to kill yourself, the best thing to do is to tell someone, a counselor, a school counselor, someone at your church, a close friend. Sometimes when you tell someone, it makes you feel better. Or someone you know is experiencing suicidal thinking, you should stay with them until they can see a doctor. They should not be left alone. When I was in intensive outpatient therapy and I couldn't make it to group one day, and I would call or I would meet with my doctor once a week, the last question was always, "Are you going to be safe at home?" Meaning, am I not going to kill myself at home? When you're bipolar, you have episodes. They're called manic episodes. If you're bipolar type 1, those episodes go into psychosis. If you don't know what a manic episode is, I'll put a link below. Bipolar disorder goes up and down. I had a severe manic episode that went into psychosis, and a lot of things happened. I lost my job, went crazy in front of all my friends. I don't want to say crazy, but I was in psychosis. I was psychotic. Started hanging around homeless people, let anyone and everyone into my home, was participating in very reckless behavior. Following that, I had a bout with suicidal ideation. There's passive and active suicidal thinking. Passive is saying things or thinking things like, I want to die, I wish I wasn't here. I just want to go to sleep and not wake up in the morning. I'm a burden on people. There's no reason for me to be here. I wouldn't be missed. Active suicidal thinking is having a plan and an intention to carry it out. If you had access to weapons, if you had access to pills, you're more likely to commit suicide. I experienced suicidal ideation on 3 separate occasions. The first time was for 8 months. The second time was for 3 years straight. And the third time was for 6 months. So each time, this could have been prevented if I was on medication or gotten the help that I needed. I did actually confide in someone and tell them that I was thinking of killing myself, but most people don't know how to react to that, and that's why I have this channel, to try to help people understand. So when I say that I wanted to kill myself, I mean, I wanted to kill myself and I was planning on killing myself, and I was trying to come up with different plans as to how I was going to do it. I can't have every video be a crying video, so I'm editing them now. It's difficult because I feel like I lost a huge chunk of my life, because when you're suicidal, so much everything is wrapped up in that. You are drugged down. You feel hopeless. You feel shameful. So you have to hide these emotions from other people because you feel weak. Some signs you can look for would be someone who is behaving recklessly, someone who is using more drugs than usual. If the person is isolating from family, if they are experiencing more aggression towards you or mood swings. Things that you can do for someone like this would be to simply ask them, are you thinking of killing yourself? If you ask someone that, it's not going to influence them into killing themselves if they weren't already thinking about it. A lot of times people feel shameful for wanting to kill themselves, and they'll be afraid to speak up. I know I was ashamed. People will also sometimes give away their things, say goodbye to people. You want to try and get someone who's suicidal to a hospital if you can. You want to get them help immediately. But yeah, I hope this information was helpful. And if you are experiencing suicidal thoughts, you can call the National Suicide Helpline and talk to somebody. I've heard that it helps. There was a guy at group that called and it helped him. So, yeah, don't give up. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Eventually, nothing stays the same forever. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.